Thank you.
Welcome to this episode of The More You Know, a series of short videos produced by the Pennsylvania Link to Aging and Disability Resources Service Area 13 partners. Service Area 13 consists of Berks, Lancaster, and Lebanon counties, and it's one of 15 service areas across the Commonwealth that exist to provide long term living information and resources for persons aged 60 and over, persons with disabilities, veterans, family members, and caregivers. Hello, my name is Margie Degler Pizarro. I am your host for this series. I am a geriatric and palliative care nurse practitioner who is a passionate advocate for abundant living and aging. The Pennsylvania Link to Aging and Disability Resources is part of a nationwide initiative developed to take a seamless approach in the way that we help and assist seniors and adults with disabilities who need help with activities of daily living. When you need long term living or assistance, call the PA Link to Aging and Disability Resource Center toll free helpline at 1 800 753 8827. The title of today's episode is Getting to Know Clear Captions. And with me today is my guest, Kathleen Cesario. And as always, the purpose for today's interview is to bring a renewed awareness about this product and service to you and to discuss it in detail so that service providers, as well as those persons needing this service, have a reliable and up to date source of information. Kathleen, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to ask you to first give a brief overview of Clear Captions and tell us in a few words what the most significant things about this product are. Thank you for being with us here
Thank
today.
you for having me. Hello, everyone. How ClearCaptions actually works. So ClearCaptions is a free phone that captions everything that a caller says. It provides this in real-time captions, just like you see on your television. So the conversations that you have with the person on the telephone, if you're unable to hear them, you can read the words of what the caller is saying. And we are funded through a federal program, and it's at no cost.
That's excellent. And what is your role, Kathleen, with the company?
So my role is a business development manager. So I try to build relationships up with those in the hearing loss industry, such as audiologists, maybe geriatric family doctors, and of course, the senior population. We also will reach out to anybody and everybody who has any form of hearing loss and educate them and let them know that is their civil right to have a clear captions phone at absolutely no cost so they can enjoy conversations with their family and friends.
That is a wonderful service. And can you take a few moments to expound on all the benefits of this phone, whom it would best serve, how they can get this phone and the service, and what barriers there might be to obtaining it?
Sure. So in order to get a clear captions telephone, you would have to have a certified hearing loss, which means we would have to know of your audiologist, hearing care provider, or family doctor would have to verify that you actually do have hearing loss. You have to have some home phone service, whether it comes through your cable company or a telephone service, and you must have internet. And why you need the internet is that is how the phone captions what the caller's saying. This is completely at no cost. The taxes that we pay on our phone bill every month fund the program, which is great to know that your taxes are going towards something that is going to help those who struggle with hearing loss. And you can reach out to me. My name is Kathleen Cesario with Clear Captions, and I can be reached at 267 2774. And I also have an email that is Kathleen.Cesario@clearcaptions.com.
Is there a website for Clear Captions that someone could get more information from?
We do have a website, and that is clearcaptions.com. However, if you're interested in a phone and you want me to personally take care of you, I cover the whole state of Pennsylvania, Delaware, and parts of New Jersey. Please contact me directly. You can also go to our website to get additional information.
Very good. And so for a person considering this that does indeed need to see the words, the captioning, because of a hearing impairment, what could you describe the phone, what it might look like?
Sure. So the phone has a keypad to dial, call your family and friends. And then on the opposite side, it has a screen where all the words come up on the screen. On the main home screen, you have contacts. So just like a cell phone, you can enter the contacts of your family, friends, doctors, all your important contacts. You also have favorites. So you can put those people that you speak to on a regular basis into favorites, and it's an icon of a heart. So I always say the people that you love the most, you want to put in your favorites. We have a call log, which records every caller that calls or every call that goes out. And every word that is said on the phone stays on the phone until it's deleted. We also have an answering machine, which is a built-in answering machine, or we can hook up to your caption services through your Comcast voicemail service or your Verizon voicemail service. It also has a help button that has different videos to help you understand how the phone works. And then we have a settings button. I actually come to the home and I install the phone if it's within my area, and I will fully train whoever I'm installing the phone on how the phone works. We do a test call. I explain all the little icons that are on the screen, and it just makes them feel comfortable to know that somebody like myself would be the one to take the time and patience to install their phone and make them feel comfortable in how to use it. And nothing changes. Their phone number doesn't change. Their phone bill doesn't change. The phones that are already plugged in, everything stays the same. We are just providing an extra phone in their home to use when they need captions.
And as you said, it is home service. So this is a phone that is operable within their home.
Correct. Yes. We do have two other types of service that are available. If you have an iPhone, we have an app that you can download. You would register with me and I will help you download the app on your iPhone. And we now will become a telephone provider. So we will provide you with a new telephone number on your cell phone that you can also have captions appear on your cell phone. Also, for those who have an iPad, normally iPads don't have any phone service. But again, if we can teach you how to download the Clear Captions app on your iPad, you can sit and relax in your chair with your iPad and continue to have a conversation with your family and friends. And again, we will provide you with a free telephone number on your iPad.
That is fantastic. So people can either use their home number, or even if they have an iPhone and they're out of their home, have the ability to have their conversations captioned so that they can read what they may not be able to hear. And what might the install look like when you are coming to the home for the Clear Captions phone?
So when I come to the home, I ask them, where would you like your phone installed? We have to plug it in to wherever you're getting phone service. We can, without it being a tripping hazard, move it to another room or have extra cords just out of the way. So if they need their phone somewhere closer to where they normally sit during the day, and I then will put information in the phone to get it registered. There are buttons on the phone that they need to accept, that they are certifying that they do have hearing loss. We have to follow all the FCC regulations for them to be certified on to use the telephone. We go through the terms and agreements, and just all the protections of their information that is programmed into the phone. The phones are only able to be used by those who have hearing loss. If someone in the home wants to use the phone, they are to turn the captions off, and there is an off button for the captions. So the captions are only for those with the hearing loss, so they can caption the call. One great thing about our phone, and I go through this with my training, is after they have a conversation with someone on the telephone and they forget what someone says, such as a doctor calling with med management reminder, or their dentist calling with a doctor appointment, and they forget, they can actually go back on the phone and reread everything that the caller said. So that part is my favorite feature of our phone, is it keeps the conversation on the phone until it's deleted.
That is such a wonderful benefit for someone that's hearing impaired. I bet you have a wonderful story of someone you recently installed that you might be able to share. Could you share that with us?
I sure will. I went to this woman's home and I said, "Where would you like the phone?" Because that's what I always do at first. And she said, "I want it right here because this is where my desk is and this is where I'm going to be having the most conversations." And I said, "Well, where's your telephone jack?" And she said, "I don't have one out here." And I said, "Well, where is your main phone plugged into?" She said, "In my bedroom." So she had the Comcast, which a lot of my customers do. They have the Comcast router that also phone service comes through. And I said, "Well, I have to plug the phone into the back of the Comcast box." She cried, "I don't want it in my bedroom." And I said, "Don't cry. We're going to make this work for you." So I had to get 5 14-foot telephone cords, and without it being a tripping hazard, we had to get the cords all the way around, and thank goodness it was around the same wall to get to where her desk is, so she can have the phone in a safe place without her tripping over any cords. And she cried with joy. She was so grateful. She had hearing loss ever since she was a child, and she was just very grateful. And she hugged me, and she was so thankful that she was able to have the phone where she wanted. We try to
Kathleen, wow,
accommodate them as much as possible.
that is a beautiful story. So, one more time, please tell people how they will get a hold of you when they want to order one of these phones and have you install it.
Sure, please call me any day or night at 267-322-2774. And I will get you scheduled. I will get all your information, which would include your name, address, phone number, cell phone number, email address, date of birth, the last four of your social, and I will also ask you about what doctor you have that will be able to certify you for your hearing loss. I will get you scheduled within 24 to 72 hours. My goal is to be able to come out to your home as soon as possible and get the phone installed. We have customer support 7 days a week. So there's always somebody that you can call if you have any issues with our phone, or you forget how to do one of the features that are on the phone. I enjoy my job. I love what I'm doing, and I want to come out and I want to help you hear better.
Kathleen, thank you so much for this excellent presentation. There is so much hearing impairment, and this makes such an amazing difference for so many people. So, thank you for sharing. The more
Thank
you
you.
know.
You're
But
welcome. And don't forget, words matter.
yes, and we appreciate that you shared this information today by the Pennsylvania link to Aging and Disability Resource Service Area 13 Partners Network. My name is Margie Degler Pizarro, and I thank everyone for joining us today. I thank you, Kathleen. Be well, and remember, when you need long-term information or assistance, call the PA link to Aging and Disability Resource Center toll-free helpline at 1-800-753-8827. And now at this point, I'm going to put a screen up so that you can see this number and jot it down if you'd like to. I have the number on the screen. Kathleen, again, it was a pleasure talking with you and finding out about this very needed service for hearing impaired. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Be well.